How to master your emotions when you are trading. Well, I think we need to embrace the very fact that we are going to lose in trading, regardless of how well we are good with trading. Each of us need to have that mindset that we don't normally enter every trade and expect to win. There are some times that the market might go sideways, opposite of what our script is telling us. So basically, that wasn't your fault. You lost and you learned, and then there's a lot of compensation for everything you've lost, you've gained, and everything you've gained, you've lost. So I think one of the keys to being a successful trader is having the ability to master your emotions, and this is one thing that we cannot teach, as and that's what sets a good trader from. I wouldn't say a good trader. That what sets the difference between a lot of traders, because most people are scared of losing. It's like, if you're scared of losing, then why are you trading? Because it's either a win or a loss, and it's a game, so you have to accept the repercussions of your actions. So is that, do I really care losing? Not really, because it's through my loss that I win. So I don't really care much if I'm going to lose a trade. I know I'll come back with a massive win. So it's all mental, it's all psychological, and how to master that emotions is up to the very individual. I can't really, I don't know how to teach that. The only thing I can literally help you is maybe finding something that engages your mind, that sifts out or dilutes fear from your body. Like, if you can master fear, and I understand that fear is just a thought. If you give your mind to it, it grows into a seed, and it probably takes hold of you. So your goal is, how desperate are you to make money? That's the question you have to ask yourself. If you're that desperate to make money, then fear is not an obstacle anymore. It's not a hurdle, because if you fear, I mean, you're not going to do anything in life. It's just a one principle that I had to deal with in life, because if I don't take risk, in other words, I don't overcome that fear that stands between me and my decision, then I'm never going to make anything in life. So it's trading. So if you cannot conquer that fear within you, as you're always going to lose. You're not necessarily going to lose, but you're not going to the next level, because almost every huge risk taker out there, or successful person out there, took some decent levels of calculated risk, but at the same time they knew the consequences of their actions. If they lost, they knew how to handle it. So I mean, this is not the first time people are losing money in life. People have lost a lot, and they still learned a lot of lessons from it. So I think overall I can talk about script, understanding everything, like I said, about pushing that buy or sell button is up to you to decide based on how well you've mastered yourself. And I think the key to success, one of the very keys to success, is having control over yourself, and not really not lacking the very courage of your own convictions. In other words, like, I'm not basing my trade primarily based on the fact that somebody is saying it's a long or short. I'm doing it because I believe in myself, and I think that's what the world is missing right now, because most people are still caught up in the web of who should I listen to, does his or her voice matters a lot, or is it the best person to listen to? And I'm not saying you shouldn't have mentors or people you can learn from, but I'm just saying that when it matters, when the real shot matters in your hands, you have to decide on your own. You have to have the balls to be the shot caller for yourself in life, because at the end of the day, you owe nobody but yourself. And I really, I just want to stress myself when it comes to psychological conversations. I don't want to be like, I'm your clinical psychologist here. I'm just trying to help what helped me, and share how I overcame certain things. And yeah, of course. So I always want to keep the video short. Like I said, I have so many stuffs in the pipeline. I'm very tied to other stuff, so normally I tend not to come online a lot. But I'm still gathering myself up. I know I have a course as in a pipeline. Like I said, it's a very simple short course. I always keep it simple. Like I said, people don't have time anymore, but you still have to have time sometimes if you're desperate for success for certain things. So like I said, I just want to keep the stuff simple and short. Have a nice time. All the very best.